All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect. That's the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this video is going to be a testimony of sorts. I know brothers probably seen the viral video that the elder Menatazak Ba did. The video that elder Menatazak Ba did about a testimony of some particular brothers who got reported at their job for being Hebrew Israelites. So I just wanted to share my piece. I was contemplating on it. I was like, you know what? Should I not? But I have a different twist to mine. So, you know, the spirit jumped on me and said go for it. So here we are. But long story short, man, you know, I came in around like 2016. Yeah, when I came in, I didn't even have a job. I wasn't working. I was unemployed. But then the Lord blessed me with a job, and I mean, it was a minimum wage job, like minimum wage. Back then, minimum wage was like $7.25 or something like that. But $7.25 an hour, slaving. All right, but I was just thankful, you know, that I had a job. But anyway, got to that job, and basically telling everybody, you know, cussing everybody out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once you get this knowledge, you know, especially with certain brothers have different personalities. Like, you know, I have sort of a fiery personality or whatever. So an addictive personality, you could say. Salakia. Yeah. So and then, you know, I was lit up. So you know, I was all for it, man. And you know, that job came and went because it was minimum wage. But this second job I got, okay, I went off the handle, man, because I was, you know, doing a lot of studying and everything like that. Man, I used to go and debate Christians at the job, you know, or people that go to church. I used to read my Bible in the break room, just doing too much, man. You know, just being over righteous. So, I mean, it's all through the spirit and power of the Lord, but it's all through the spirit and power of the Lord, but it was very, when you think about it, it's humiliating. I was watching the up-and-coming elder brother Ashayar out of North Carolina, and he kept laughing throughout his video, because when you rethink about it, it's kind of embarrassing, because, you know, it's really embarrassing. Like, you wish it never happened. You wish you didn't go about it that way. But I mean, it's all through the spirit and power of the Lord, you know, to humble you. But anyway, I was reading my Bible in the break room, cussing people out that had pork in the microwave. You know, telling everybody, oh, you can't eat pork. Telling the old man that was heating up his whatever he was eating, because he was so-called God-fearing, like, yeah, you know that the Lord doesn't you know, agree with that, giving them the scriptures with Leviticus 11:7. And it was just, man, it was just doing too much. Long story short, you know, people started to, every time I would come around, they'd be like, oh shit, here you go, you gonna talk our head off about this Bible. And, you know, hey, you come into this thing and it's like, it's very refreshing, and you're very passionate about it. And like, you know, the elder brothers was saying, you like the elder brothers was saying, you want to tell everybody, you want to tell your family members, you want to tell your co-workers, you want to tell your best friend in the world or whatever, you want to tell your cousins, you want to tell everybody. But that's why experience is so important, because once we get into this thing, we understand, like, oh, okay, there's a certain way that we need to operate, and that's not it. So this is for younger brothers that's probably coming in, and, you know, you on fire, you mad as hell, you know, because all of these years you were thinking a certain thing and living a certain way, and it was total bullshit. It was total BS, you know. And it is what it is, man. We all been duped, you know. And you get mad and you want to take it out on people. Oh man, don't let me get started on the hatred for the 2/3. You think niggas is the worst thing on the planet, which it is, you know, other than Esau and the other nations. But it's a way. The scriptures also talk about being at peace with all men if possible. So you have to be at peace with all, or try to the best of your ability to be at peace with all people, and know that these scriptures are not for everyone, you know. So I got fired from that job. People, you know, was talking shit about me, trying to get me lined up, you know, telling on me because I was sleeping. You know, all type of shit. But that was because I was basically trying to give this beautiful knowledge to the wrong people. All right. 2/3 are not going to get this, man. Hey, Yahushua warned us about this, you know. So let me get that really fast. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. So you can't, you know, tell a nigga that their pork is bad, okay? Well, you can, but it's a way to go about it. If they ask you about it, okay, but just don't. You see a nigga putting some pepperoni pizza in the microwave, man, just go out the break room. You ain't got to say nothing to him unless he engages with you. Like, do you want a piece? Like, nah, man, you know, we ain't supposed to eat pork. You know, something like that. But yeah, man, it's getting talked about, persecuted, got fired from that job. And then the next job, I started to learn. All right, it's a certain way you go about this. But I still was trying to put the word out there. But this time I was looking for like little indicators or little seeds to plant. Like, you know, if someone's asking about something, like people will always come up to me and like spark a conversation about the Bible, and I ain't even say nothing, or, you know, about scriptures and stuff like that, and the Most High. And you know, I took it as like, okay, well, you know, open the floodgates, but it's a way to do everything, man. And you can't give this knowledge to a nigga, man, because a nigga gonna hate you for speaking against him. But like Yahushua said, they hated Yahushua first, because he testified basically that the works that they were doing are evil. And that's the same thing we do, all right? But it's a way to do that. We can do it right here. We can do it on the highways and the byways, the highways and the hedges. We can do it, you know, there's ways to do it. And I say all that to say this, that this comes with experience, man. This thing is about experience. So I got a couple more scriptures while I think about the point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, my next job after that, what job was that? Oh yeah, I was cleaning like these filthy machines, man. You know, these filthy machines, man. Like it was very like hazardous, and I had to drive all the way to damn the country to do the shit, man. I used to hate that job. But anyway, once again, reading my Bible out in the open, highlighting shit, you know, highlighting, you know how, you know, taking notes and stuff. Nigga come up to me talking about, yeah, you reading the Bible? I done read the Bible 8 times. I'm like, you can't even read your Bible around these people, man. You know, I got smart and I got hip, and I started using my Bible app. Yep, my Bible app on my phone. So, you know, instead of having a physical book, I could just sit there, and then unless you looking at my phone, you won't even know that I'm reading the Bible. So, you know, it just comes with time, man. Everything comes with experience, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself? So that's that's what I was guilty of doing, man. I was being over righteous, over wise. I was trying too hard, man. To reach our people when I knew that a lot of them couldn't get it from the scriptures themselves. We can go to Isaiah 6:9. The Lord even told us, and I think I got this in my notes, pray not for this people because he's not going to hear it. So you're just basically fighting a losing battle when you're trying to force shit down a nigga throat. All right. It's been times at camp, talking to the wrong people, almost got into fights. One dude slapped my book I had because he got too close and he was talking shit and I went like this and he slapped it. I was like, that was my fault. But anyway, yeah, man. Now, I don't even like bring anything up to niggas. Like if I'm around coworkers or friends and family, I'll talk sports. I'll talk, they're not getting none of this precious knowledge because like the previous scripture, they'll hate you for that demon that's inside them gets invoked, gets woken up, gets agitated, and then they don't understand that that's that demon that's inside them. They just think that it's them, and then you're the problem, So yeah, don't be over righteous, man. Don't be over righteous. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So we got to be patient, man. Be not over righteous much. Why hast thou destroyed thyself? Let's go. I got a couple more. I didn't want to make this too long. Jeremiah 7:6. It might be Isaiah. Wait. 7:16, Salakia. Jeremiah 7:16. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. So basically that judgment of being talked about, being persecuted at your job, and things like that is self-inflicted, because first and foremost, we're not even supposed to, be trying to win over a nigga, man. All right, the Lord already got it stamped that 2/3 are gonna die. The 1/3 remnant is gonna make it, and that's his word. It's not gonna change. That's just, it is what it is. All right, the Lord's word does not come back to him in vain. So sometimes you can be so passionate, especially being at a young age in this truth, being at a young age and you ungroomed, because most of us, we just come off the street, come from hoods, barrios and stuff like that. We don't know anything about how to approach people or in etiquette like that, especially when you're passionate and this word. Oh man, brothers know, hey, we don't play about this word. Jeremiah 7:16 once again. Therefore pray not for thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. So it took me a while to really get that, but now hey, a nigga ain't getting nothing from me, man. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 15, one of my favorite verses, because at the end of the day, especially when Jacob's trouble and everything happens, hey, the Lord's gonna put a spirit on his men to where we're gonna be so cold and heartless that, hey, you already had your chance for salvation. You already had your chance to come back to the Lord, all right, while you was bullshitting in the world, bullshitting, doing whatever you was doing. Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. So two great men. the old Lord sent out, and they ain't harking on to them. They not about to harken on to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that, you know. And this my one of my favorite ones. You know, the curse King David put up in Psalms, but I'm gonna read it in Romans. Is paraphrased in the book of Romans, chapter 11, and in verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he's seeking for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So it's all about the elect, and there's a way to fish the elect. You don't. Fishing is a calm, slow process. You know, you can't just throw your hook in the water and then expect a fish to bite. You got to have the right lures for what water you're fishing in. You got to have the right weights. You know what I'm saying? You got to be quiet. You can't, you know, really be not boisterous, but yeah, like loud on the boat. You have to, you know, keep it on the wraps, man. And, you know, but this comes with time. I know all this now, but I had to go through that, what, 6 or 7 years ago. I had to go through that, you know, but it's ingrained. So, you know, when you learn hard lessons and stuff like that and shit like that happens to you, that's when it really sticks to you and it won't happen again, you know. Romans 11:8, according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back all way. So, you know, that's, you know, inspired by Isaiah 6:9, like I just mentioned. All right. And, you know, David was basically saying, you know, let that table, let these scriptures, let our wisdom, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is given to us, let it be a stumbling block and a snare for them. And let their back bend all the way, because 2/3, they're condemning themselves by not getting this, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So the Lord in return is going to destroy them. And it's already written. So, hey, King David was what? The Lord's top man. All right? Lord top physical man. You know? And he was with it. He said, yeah, he cursed him. He said, yeah, Lord, I'm with whatever you with. Hey, get them niggas out of here. Let them die. Let them their back bend always. So when they get into the kingdom of heaven, they're going to have that everlasting shame. Okay? Like the scriptures say, some to everlasting righteousness and some to everlasting contempt. What, you know, everlasting shame, man. So yeah, that was it, man. My little testimony kind of ran over a little bit longer than I wanted to, but hey, it's all good. It's all the spirit. Hey, Lord willing, was edifying, giving our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rekha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Until next time, shalom.